guys? So this is a holographic zombie, and this is inspired by ZachZenga. He did a holographic makeup look, and I was totally inspired by him to create my own holographic makeup look, but I decided to turn it into a zombie. Zombie is something that is very, very popular. There's any character, chances are somebody's already zombified it. I'll have Zach's YouTube channel and Instagram linked down below for you guys to check out. Anyways, that's enough talking. Please give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll be notified every single time that I upload. Now let's begin this tutorial.
So I'm going to describe this look kind of like a sloppy look, and the reason being is you are going to be using different face paints to basically create lines and swirly lines and blobs all over your skin. So I'm starting off with a silver metallic face paint from Wolfe, and I used that first because I wanted that to be like the main inner portion of each circle looking area, if that makes sense. Like when you're looking at a holographic image, it basically kind of looks like there's a little silver circle in the center and then it fades to different colors. So that's what I'm trying to mimic right now. So this tutorial is going to be kind of hard to explain. It's going to be something where it's easier for you to just watch me do it. So I'm using different tones of pink, purple, and blue, and just creating these lines and circles and just different shapes on the skin. Now, the darkest colors in the look you want to use to basically outline the skeletal features. So the area below the cheekbone that goes toward the mouth and the chin, you want to use a darker color. So for me, the darkest color that I was using was a dark purple and a dark blue. So I made sure I used that to outline those features so that it would really stand out. It's something that's kind of up to you, whichever way you decide to do it. So you can use lighter color paints to define the skeletal area, but then that means you want to use darker color paints all over the face and body. It's because you want those areas to stand out. If you make it all blend in, well, the skeletal area is not going to stand out. So that's why you want something dark or something light to really make it pop. So if you're doing mainly light all over the body, you want to use a dark paint to define those areas. And then if you're using darker paints all over the body, well, you want to use light paint to define the area so that it stands out. So then you're just going to bring that down anywhere skin is showing. I decided I wanted to do more of a body paint, so I brought it down onto my neck and the rest of my body. But if I was probably going out for Halloween wearing this, more than likely I'll be wearing clothing, not body paint. So I'll just paint the areas that are exposed. All the paints that I use I'll have listed down below, but I did lots of mixing to create colors. It was mainly Wolfe and Mehron paints. That's normally what I use. I do love Graftobian paints. It's just that they don't really have like a palette like Mehron where it's a big palette that comes with big sizes. They just have like more so thinner small ones that like it's just not worth the bang for your buck. So I'll just have that all linked down below. Now for the eyes, I painted on some eyes, but I ended up liking the way it looked better with my eyes open. To paint the eyes, I just used white paint, and then after that I used the colors to go around the eye. Again, you want that area to stand out, so you want to use darker colors around the eye. Now you want to use your black paint to really define some of the areas. So I used it to outline the eyes and create lashes. I only did that because I painted on eyes. You don't have to do that if you didn't paint on eyes. Then I use it to define the area where the cheekbones are, the skeletal area. And then I ended up painting on a mouth. So I used the black face paint to outline the mouth area, just creating like an oval type of shape. If you're drawing on a mouth like me, you want to take your black paint and draw a line going through the mouth to help hide your lips, and then you're going to use the black paint to outline teeth, use a white paint to paint in the teeth, and then a pink, like a hot pink paint for the gum color. You can, paint more realistic looking teeth and gums, but for a look like this, I don't think it calls for realistic looking teeth and gums. You can go ahead and outline the eyebrows if you want to, if you want to make that area a more prominent feature. And then if you body painted, you can outline the collarbone and maybe draw on some ribs. That's just something that's all up to you. I ended up drawing on And why am I saying drawing? No, painting on a heart shape. You know, obviously hearts don't really look like that, the ones that are in your body, but I went with a more girly feel because the colors were very bubbly and just bright. There's an area that I wanted to make look a little bit more like a hole. I used my black eyeshadow to shade the inside of those areas so that it would create a lot more depth. So you just apply the black eyeshadow on the edges of the area and then just blend it out the closer it gets to the inner part of the area. So it creates this nice shadow that's darkest near the edges of it and then fades the closer it gets to the center of it, and that helps create the depth that you need. Like I've said before, whenever you shade, you want to highlight. Now the highlighting I did here is a little bit different. Usually I just highlight areas I want to look more lifted, but I pretty much highlighted my entire body. What I did was I used an opal loose eyeshadow and I just applied it everywhere. The opal color and the shimmery of it, the shimmer from the eyeshadow really helps with the whole holographic look. Now it didn't really pick up that well on camera, and I think it was because the lighting can wash out my makeup sometimes, but in person it looks so cool. It really did look like a holographic painting that I just did on myself. So you just want to use an eyeshadow that will leave a little bit of color on the body but a lot of shimmer as well. So you can even just use shimmer if you want to, or you can use a white eyeshadow. You just want to make sure you tap off the excess eyeshadow so you don't make the painting too white, and you just apply that all over the body. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. It's something where you really just have to get your body paint, look at the tutorial, and figure it out from looking at me, because honestly it's a lot of just squiggly lines and making sure that the skeleton part of the zombie is standing out. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.